you.
Hi guys and welcome to the new basic learning in the mathematics section, in which I am going to start the new chapter, that is indices and exponents. You all are familiar with this chapter and you have done the questions related to this chapter in the 7th also and 8th also. So here I am with the class 9th, indices and exponents. In the very first part of this video I am going to tell you that the laws of this chapter. Okay, and you all know the basic point of this chapter. Suppose if I write x to the power 2, this x is considered as the, this is the base, and this power 2 is considered as the exponent. You all know this basic. Then here are certain laws you can say, or the rules you can say of this chapter we must know, and with the examples. Law number 1 is to write the product of two numbers represented with the exponent. Write the product of two numbers represented with the exponent and the same base, and add the exponent and use the same base. Add the exponent and use the same base. For example, x to the power 3 into x to the power 5. X to the power 3 into x to the power 5 equals to, this x is written only one time. We must use the base only one time. Same base we are going to use, that is x, and we are going to add the exponent, that is 3 plus 5. So 3 plus 5, this is the answer, that is x to the power 8. This is the final answer that we get. X to the power 8 is the answer. Then the second example is n to the power 1. When there is nothing, then it is considered as a power 1. So n to the power 1 into n to the power 5 into n to the power 3 into n to the power 7. The base is same, so we write it at once, and we will add the exponent, that is 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 7, it gives n to the power 16. I hope the first law, the explanation of first law which I told you here, is cleared and properly you can do the questions related to this. Now we are going to do the question. So number 1 question I have taken here is y to the power 18 into y to the power 5 into y to the power 2. This is so simple chapter and you can do the questions very easily of this chapter. So let's solve this. You all know the answer, I know. You are very smart. So here I told you before that we will take the base as same and we will add the exponent. Same, y is the base, you can see, and we will add the exponent, that is 8 plus 5 plus 2, it gives y to the power 15. Okay. So now second question. The next question I have taken here, it is also simple, you can do. I know that you know the answer, that is 3 to the power 3 into a, but that means 3a. Okay, 3a to the power 7, b to the power 8, c to the power 9 multiplied by 5a to the power 27, b to the power 16, and c is the power 8. So here we are going to multiply. So 3 into 5 gives 15. A as same base, you can see the base a and a. 7 plus 27, it gives 34. B is same, so 8 plus 16 is 24, and C also is the same here, so 8 plus 9 gives 17. This is the answer. I hope you know the parts, or you can do the questions related to this chapter. Related to this law number 1 very easily. Now the third question says 2m minus 3m to the power 3a minus 2b multiplied by 2m minus 3m 6a plus 10b. So you can see the bases are same. So we will write as it is minus 3m, this is 3m minus 3m. Then 3a plus 6a, it gives 9a, minus and plus, it is minus. So 10b minus 2, it gives, or you can say 2b minus 10b, it gives minus 8b. Okay, minus 8. This is the answer. This is so simple chapter in the 9th standard, you can say. So let's check the next question. Now the fourth question is x to the power 2a plus b minus c multiplied by x to the power 2c plus a minus b x to the and into x to the power 2b plus c minus a. So here you can see that the base is same, that is x only, and 2a, 2c and 2b, these are not same. So here you can see that plus b and minus b, so it is cancelled. Minus c and plus c cancelled, and we are left with, and here also a plus a and plus a and minus a cancelled. So here we are left with 2a, 2c and 2b. So here 2a plus 2c plus 2b. This is the answer. In the question only the answer is hidden. So you can see the answer. So law number 1 is completed, and I hope that you get the questions and the answer you can easily solve and you can get the proper answer. So let's start the law 2. Law number 2 says the positive integral power of a product. The positive integral power of a product is the product of powers of the factors. So let's take an example. For example, I have taken that number 1 example is x y to the power n. So when we open this bracket, we will write it as x to the power n and y to the power n. Okay. For example, second example is y into 7 to the power 4. So here if you write like this also, when you open the bracket, then 5 into 5, 4 times 5 into 5. It will be 5 to the power 4, and 7 into 7 into 7 into 7, it will give 7 to the power 4. So it is written over here, you can see the answer. So let's solve the questions related to the law 2. So here I have taken another question that can come in the form of for the law 2. Okay, for the law 2 it can be written as the question as write each expression in the simpler form. For law 2, okay. So you have seen the law 2 which I told you before. So let's solve the questions related to that. I have taken one question that is xy to the power 3. In the first example I have taken for the law, in the law 2 I have taken the first example that was xy to the power n, if you remember. So we write that x to the power n and y to the power n when we open the bracket. So it is also the same. When we will open the bracket, it will be x to the power 3 and y to the power 3. This was so simple answer. Now let's take the another part, that is 6a square to the power 3. That means we are going to multiply 6 also from 3 and 2 also from 3. So you can say that the cube of 6 is 216 and a, and 3 2s are 6. This was the answer. Now let's check the third question. Now the third question is 3 bracket x to the power 4 y to the power 3 and bracket close to the power 10 into 5 bracket start x to the power 2 y to the power 2 whole cube. So here we are going to do multiply. 5 into 3 will give 15. X is 4, and when we do the multiply, 10 into 4 it gives 40. X to the power 40. It is x to the power 40. And y is 3, and when we do the multiply by 10, that will give 30. Then here it gives 5 x to the power 2 and y to the power also 2. So when we multiply 3 by 2, it gives 6, and also 3 by 2 it will give 6. So let's add the exponent. 15x, it was 6 and it was also 6. means x to the power was 6 when we open this, and y to the power will also become 6. 40 plus 6 it gives 46, and y 30 plus 6 it will give 36. This is the answer. Now let's take the fourth question. Now the fourth question is, I have taken the two parts for the fourth question. This is the first part and this is the second part. First part is 3p square upon 4q square bracket a, that is whole square. Sorry, to the power a. So here we are going to multiply by a. So when we multiply 3 into a, it will give 3a, and p square into a, it will give p2a. p2a upon 4a q2a. Okay, this is the answer. Now for the second part, it will be the same, that is a 2m, b 2m upon x 2m, y 3m. This is the answer. So the law 2 is also completed. Let's take the law 3. Now the law 3 says an even positive power, even positive power of a negative number is positive. Okay, is positive, and an odd positive power of a negative number is negative. For example, minus x to the power 6 is equal to minus 1 is written as separated, and x to the power 6 means minus 1 will be written as minus will be written as minus 1 to the power 6, and x to the power 6 will be written as this, equal to 1 into x to the power 6 is equal to x to the power 6 only, because when we multiply 1 into 1 into 1, it will give 1 only. Okay, then let's solve some questions related to law 3. Now question number 1 related to law 3 is minus 5 to the power 3. Now let's solve this. It will be minus 1 whole cube and 5 whole cube. Okay, then minus 1 into 5 whole cube. Then it will be 5 cube is 125. Minus 1 into 125 is minus 125. This is the answer. Now let's solve the second question. Now the second question is minus a to the power 4. And one thing also I want to clear you, that if you write minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, then minus is cancelled from minus. If you write minus 1 into minus 1, then minus cancel and you get plus. So there is nothing difficult to solve this. In the previous part I have written minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. The power was cube. The question was, I hope this was the question, minus 5 to the power 3. So it was minus 1 whole cube. So if you separate this also, that minus 1 into minus 1, it will be minus cancelled plus, and plus minus. That is why the answer was in minus 125. Okay, now solve this question. Minus 1 to the power 4 and a to the power 4. When you write 4 times, then it will be also cancelled. So nothing to worry. 1 into a to the power 4, it will give a to the power 4. This is the answer. This is so simple answer, and this is a simple question you can solve very easily. Now the third question is minus m to the power 7. You all know when we write minus 1 7 times, then it will be minus only. Okay, if you write 6 times, then it will be plus, and 7 times it will give minus. Let me tell you, minus 1 into minus 1, 3 times. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times we have written minus 1. Now cancel this. Minus minus plus, minus minus plus, minus minus plus, and minus is there. So it will be in minus only. If you give plus plus plus, plus minus, plus 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 and minus, plus minus minus. So here it will be written as minus 1 m to the power 7. So it will give minus m to the power 7 only. This is the answer. I hope you get the proper definition of law third and explanation of the questions which I am solving here. Now law number 4 is a positive integral power of a number expressed as a fraction. Integral power of a number is expressed as a fraction and is equal to the power of the numerator divided by the power of the denominator. For example, 5 upon 7 whole cube. So when we will open the bracket, it will be written as 5 whole cube upon 7 cube. Okay. If I write 5 upon 7 into 5 upon 7 3 times, so it will be 5 cube and 7 cube. This is the answer. Now let's solve the questions related to this law. Now question number 1 is x upon y to the power 4. In the first part, in the law 4, which I have explained you before, in that I have taken the question like this only. So this is also simple, you can write it like this only. No need to solve this. This is the answer. Now let's move to the second question. Now the second question is p upon q to the power 8. This is also simple, it will be written as only like this. This is q. So this law 4 is so simple and you can see the answer in the question only. You don't need to solve this, or you are not supposed to show the calculation also. Now law 5 says when a positive integral power is raised to a positive integral power. Positive integral power is raised to a positive integral power. The base is raised to the product of the two numbers. For example, x to the power m and whole n. That means in the bracket it is m inside and after that n is given. So when you add the exponent in the first part only, in the law 1 only, I told you we add the exponent and take the base as same. So m plus n, it gives m n. This is the answer. Now the second example is 3 to the power 4 whole square. That means 3 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 4. When you multiply 2 by 2, so it gives 4. That means if you multiply 4, square of 2 into 2. So we are going to do 2 into 2, 4, and 3 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 4, and we will add the exponent 3 to the power 4 plus 4, it gives 3 to the power 8. This is the answer. Now let's solve the question. Now the first question is m to the power 3 and 5. So you can see easily that when we multiply 5 by 3, it will give 15. So this is the answer. Or you can write it by this also, that 5 3s are 15. So you have to write 3 times 5. That means m to the power 5 into 5. So we will add the exponent 5 plus 5 plus 5. This will give m to the power 15. You can see the answer by this also, and you can show the answer by calculation also. This is also simple. No need to get worried. Now the second question is x to the power 5 and upon y to the power 8 whole cube. So it will be, you can see the answer very easily, that 5 3s are 15 and 8 3s are 24. 5 3s are 15, 8 3s are 24. This is the answer. Now the third question is p to the power 5, q to the power 7 and 4. So this is also so simple. You can see 5 4s are 20 and 7 4s are 28. This is also simple. Let's move to the fourth question. Now the fourth question is c to the power 3 and upon d to the power 2 and whole 7. So this is also so simple. 7 3s are 21. Okay, and 7 2s are 14. This is the answer. This is so simple chapter, you can say, in the standard 9th. Okay. After that, some exercises also are there, but they are not that much difficult. You can do if you apply your formula. Now law number 6 is to divide two numbers each with a positive integral power. The base is raised to the product of the two numbers. For example, x to the power m upon x to the power n. So it will be written as x to the power m minus n. Let's see the second example, it will be more clear. X to the power 5 divided by x to the power 3. So here we will write it like this, x to the power 5 upon x to the power 3. So let's write it in the proper form, that is 5 times x. X into x into x into x into x. That is 5 times we have written x. Upon 3 times, that is x to the power, x into x into x. Here we have written 3 times and here we have written 5 times. When we cut this, so here we are left with x into x. The power is 2. X into x will give x to the power 2. I hope this 6 law is clear to you. Now let's solve the questions. Now the question for the law 6 can come in the form of that find the quotient. Okay, so here first question I have taken here, that 6a divided by x to the power 6 divided by x to the power 2. So the same formula we are going to apply, which I have told you before, that was x into x into x into, it is not clear to you, I hope that the x also and multiply looks like the x only, so it will not be clear, sorry for that. X into x into x into x into 2 3 4 6 upon x into x. Now take out this. When we cancel this, we get 4 times x. That means x to the power 4. I hope that you get this. Or you can write it like this also, that x to the power 6, when the bases are same, write it one time and minus the exponent. That gives x to the power 4. You can write like this also and write like this also. Now let's see the second part of the first question, that is x to the power 2a divided by x to the power a. This you can write like this also. Like this only you can write. Bases are same, 2a minus a. So it will be x to the power a. When we take out 2a from a, it will give only a. So this is the answer. Now let's see the second question. Now the second question is that 4pq square bracket minus 5pq cube bracket close upon 10p square q square. So let's solve this. You can divide this, that 5 2s are 10 and 2 2s are 4. So it will be minus 2. Okay, let's write minus 2. Q square is cancelled by q square. Okay, and when we multiply 4 by p by p, we get p square and q cube upon p square. Okay. Then here p square is also cancelled by p square and we get the answer minus 2qq. This is the answer. Now let's move to the third question. Now the third question is minus 4ab square whole square upon minus 16ab. Let's solve this. It will be, when we do the square of 4, it will be 4 4s are 16 minus 16 ab 2 plus 2 4 upon minus 16 ab. 16 minus 16 ab and minus 16 ab is cancelled, and when we minus this ab to the power 4 minus ab, it will give you, or you can do like this also, ab into ab into ab into ab upon ab. Okay, so it will be 3 times, so it will be ab cube. This is the answer. Now let's do the fourth question. Now the last question is x to the power 2a minus 4 whole square upon x to the power a plus 5 whole cube. So here let's solve the question. First let's multiply this. 2 2s are 4, 4a, and 4 2s are 8 upon x to the power a plus 5 whole cube. Okay, so 4 3s are 12, 12a minus 8 3s are 24 upon a into 3, it will give x to the power 3a plus 5 3s are 15. So now x base is same, 12a minus 3a minus 24 and minus 15. There will be plus minus minus only. So here answer is x to the power 9a minus 15 minus 24 will give 39. This is the So now I end the part 1 of this chapter, that is indices and exponents. I hope you get the proper information and proper explanation of this chapter. You can do all the 6 laws which I told you in this video, and you can do the questions. So this is so simple chapter. You can see in your standard 9th, and you can do the questions of this very easily, and the answers are also hidden in the question only. One more thing I want to tell you, if you have any query related to your subjects or related to your maths question of this chapter, so you can comment in the comment box and surely I will answer you. So for the next part, stay home, stay safe, stay happy and stay tuned. Thank you for watching.